Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, the prologue to Phantom Pain, and if this was a meal, this would be the starter before the main. Coming in at only a handful of hours, if that gameplay-wise, it's short and intense, but that's if you just play through once on the main mission. There's more to it than that. Also, where gameplay hours are reduced, so are the long endurance test cutscenes that Hideo Kojima is notorious for. You're in Omega Base, a US naval prison facility full of sneaky tricks, hidden secrets, and many a passage to explore, and all this in the usual MGS stealth mode. And believe me, you can tell this world has been built for hiding. Let's set the scene a bit. It's 1975, your big boss, aka Snake, and this one is set in a time a little after Peace Walker, so what can you expect? Well, Ground Zeroes brings new methods of sneaking around as well as the choice to lead the story in whatever order you wish, based on the mission you decide to play. But there's only 6 missions in this one Amiga-based map, so don't expect an expansive experience in those straight-up terms. The price tag may lead some to call this a glorified demo, but for the first time in the MGS series, there's open-world gameplay that you'll want to get to grips with while you wait for Phantom Pain to be unleashed. Don't you want to see what Konami are up to now? Well, this is your chance and it's pretty great. Of course, if this is your first go at the Metal Gear Solid games, then you might want to start from the beginning to enjoy the journey rather than the beginning of something new, which could seem like an introduction. The beauty of a game like this is that you can replay and change your rules. Maybe you want to partake in a bit of casual combat, blow the heads off everybody, or try for the trophy of remaining completely undetected. There's a lot more to this game than first meets the eye, but it depends on what you like to do. Sure, if you just want to play the main mission, your game time will be significantly less, but if you want to master the controls and experience everything involved in MGS, then you'll get a lot more out of it. It's an incredible looking game built on the brand new Fox engine to mark the move to next gen for the franchise. The attention to detail is phenomenal, and your enemies dotted around the facility are responsive and unpredictable. You're gifted with a set of binoculars which can be used to pick out your enemy's position, much like Far Cry 3, and the iDroid, full of information and a map system. As I said earlier, the cutscenes are reduced and partnered with a better, more fluid narrative and animation, but where the cutscenes are gone, a series of cassette recordings come in its place. A difference worth noting in this game is your inventory is no longer on a keep basis. You have your weapons and they are disposable and interchangeable, but only in specific holds. All in all, this new addition to the Metal Gear Solid family is like when you discover a show you really like and you binge out until it's all gone and you wish you'd done it slower. In Ground Zeroes, you know the end is coming and you want it to last longer because you have to wait a while for the next installment. You'll end up binging anyway and probably over and over again. Like I said earlier, this is the starter course to the main event Phantom Pain, which is so far lined up for a 2015 release. But why do you usually order starters? Because you are starving and need to get your fill because you just can't wait any longer. Sure, Ground Zeroes is pretty short in game terms, but you can damn well bleed it dry while you wait to get your hands on the next main squeeze in Kojima's closet of creations.